Hello, I am back with another easy Leetcode problem. Alright, so in this problem you're given an array of integers and you need to find if there's a duplicate. If there's a duplicate, return true, otherwise return false if all the numbers in the array are unique. Quickest way to do this, actually, this is still order of n, is to make a set of values that contain only unique values. So technically order of 2n, but we always drop the constants, so it becomes order n. The reason why it's order of 2n is because you have your n elements inside the vector, right? And then you have another basically n elements inside the set, in the worst case scenario where there are no duplicates, right? So the set matches the vector E exactly one for one if there are no duplicates, with the exception of order, because vectors are unordered, sets are ordered. But we always drop the constant when we're talking about big O. Just quick note, this is order n for space complexity, so how much space we're using. And it's also order n for runtime complexity as well. Roughly order n. Technically, it kind of depends on what this insert function that I'm using here. Kind of depends on how expensive this function is. But for now, we'll just kind of ignore that, right? So we create a set. By nature, sets reject duplicate insertions, so sets can only contain unique numbers. We loop through the vector, and then we try to insert each number from the vector into the set. This magic block of text here, this actually comes from the C++ documentation. I like to use the site CPP reference. Looks like a lot of text, kind of hard to maybe digest initially, but usually I like to look at these numbers as a guideline, right? So I'm looking at number 1 here, and so in this case, this number 1 is returning an STD pair of an iterator and a bool. The bool is actually indicative of whether the insertion took place. So the insertion fails to take place when we are adding a duplicate number into the set. So just kind of use this magic here, and then we use the syntax to check the second element of the pair. So this insertion result, it's a pair type STD pair. Kind of drop the STD here since we're using namespace STD. Somewhere up here they're doing this by default already. But anyways, that's pretty much the code, pretty simple. So if we never ever broke out of this loop early, that means we never found a duplicate value. Let's give this a quick run, and just let me know if you have any other questions or anything else you'd like to see. Thank you.